inverting comes into play and is quite important. One of the best ways to use it. Might not be something you've seen before, but first of all I'll show you where the setup comes from anyway. Okay, so Reese is going to start to just pass. Usually, like if they pass it in close, one of our aims as Reese starts, let's say a knee through or whatever, he starts to get past the guard. First of all, make sure you block your head so they can't grab your head. Okay, there's a few ways you can do this. One of the best ways is like try to block the bicep like this. If Reese gets my head, then I can't really turn in. And probably the worst thing is really that this shoulder gets pinned down, okay? So I want to be blocking that. If we go back a step, I want to be blocking that and like kind of tucking my head tight against my arm. Like this. You see that? Now when he tries to grab my head, it's very difficult for him to collect my head. Now he might be able to grab my arm and try and stop me, but at least this is like, I can kind of like move with that. It's not ideal, but it's better than in cross-facing. As soon as he gets the cross-face, it gets flattened out. Okay, so person on top is just going to come in and do a knee through. We're going to block with our arm around their bicep, and we're going to try to keep our head on our arm. Now it's worse. Watch this. If I do this, now we can grab my head. Okay, so don't think about getting up like this. Or at least not unless you feel like you've got good controls in other places. Okay, so we're going to keep our hand on our head like this. And then we're going to start working our underhook. Now, if Reese is doing his pressure, let's say I get an underhook, right? But he turns his body more this way, I can't turn in. So this is actually keeping my shoulders flat. Whenever that's the case, I need to shuck him forward. So we're here. I'm going to step on the mat. I'm going to lift my hips and I'm going to lift my arm towards Sarah here. Okay, so I'm going to bridge and I'm going to lift like that. Now that his weight's forward, I can actually start to come up and start to recover either for a sweep or come up to recover my guard. Okay, so once more, Reese is going to start trying to pass. I'm going to block here like this, get an underhook. For the sake of it, let's have the person crossing because this makes it harder to use your underhook. I can't just turn in now. I have to bridge off the mat, lift my hips, get in forward, and then I'm going to start coming towards my knees. Just for the sake of it, Reese is going to walk away, so when I try to get to my knees, walk towards north-south. We're going to end up here, sorry. And once we're here, I'm just going to drop back to my guard, so I'm going to step out to the side, scoot onto my back, and come back to guard this way. Okay, we can go again. So we're blocking, get the underhooks, do like this. As he's turned that corner, I'm going to stomp, lift, bring him forward, and start getting the underhook. Reese is going to walk around to the north-south. I get up to my knees, step out, drop onto my hip, and we can recover guard again. Okay, so let's do that first, and then I'll show you where we start to use the invert. 3, 2, 1. The invert can work. So when I'm turning in to recover like this, and I feel like I've lost this leg, the biggest danger is my back's now actually exposed. So the more I try to follow Reese this way, the more I actually like give him a chance to take my back. Does that make sense? So I want to stop turning in and I want to start trying to go back the other way. But I don't want to give him side control. So I don't want to go here. I go, oh, I've lost this. Alright, side control. That's what I was trying to stop from the start anyway. So I'm going to have to try to invert here. I'll show you the action without Reese first. Maybe even just try this once by yourself and then you can do it with your partner resisting. So you're going to like turn in like this, and as you feel like you've lost it, there's a certain point where I'll stop following. Like if I don't feel like I got the leg, I'll stop going to my knees here like this, and I'll take my right hand, I'm going to put it between my legs. I'm going to start to like try and tuck your head towards your bottom knee like that. Lift your hips up off the ground and you'll face the direction that you were originally facing. Okay, so look, I'm facing Reese like this. We're here. I'm going to take this hand, I'm going to put it like deep towards my elbow or even through. I'm going to put my right foot on the mat. My legs will end up facing where Reese is, which means I got my guard back. Okay. So now we're just going to do that with resistance. Reese is going to start to pass. I get my underhook here like this. I start to turn, but I've lost it. Okay, here when I know I've lost his leg and I'm not going to be able to follow him, right hand goes through, hips come up off the ground, and I swing back. You'll end up with them like under your legs. So straight away, whenever you get to this position, don't let them stack you. Okay, don't want to get caught like this. If I keep my legs wide, try and stack me. See that? That's effectively what we want, like to slide back. But I'm going to be a bit more active about that as well. So when as soon as you roll, legs wide, you're going to like walk your shoulders back and get your legs in front of them. Okay? So again, here, restarts the pass. I turn elbow down, spin back, shoulder walk, feet come back in front. Do it quicker. And we're back to having our guard ready to attack again. Okay, 3, 2, 1.